Hello, hello, this is Bl'Artagnan here, bringing you Trey's Lost Chapter, Power of Knowledge. We're bringing SQEX Airlines, a popular team for this level, and for good reason. These guys are nasty to fight normally, so if we can just delay and launch them into oblivion, that's definitely preferred. I'm doing a little twist on how most people are going to be approaching this stage, I think, because I'm bringing Pandemonium despite them absorbing wind. This is a trick you probably saw me do already in the RNA stage, but between Reno and Cryo calls, that'll give us the enchantment and weakness damage we need to basically ignore them absorbing the summon phase damage. Other than that, it's pretty standard SQEX Airlines stuff, you know? A lot of Keiss hero support, a lot of launches, and the one tight thing is that sap orb. Since we're not letting them take any turns, it's going to get pretty low before we're able to bring them under 29% and make the orb disappear. Some nice chunky launches here. Get Keiss debuff up. So, as far as calls go, we don't want to use Cryo yet because we have one last call to bring in. That's Gabron, and we wanted to bring in Gabron once we had 5 frame debuffs on them, so that we don't waste slots with the max brave down. So we're bringing in Ramza now because we're setting up for Cloud's burst phase. These guys are getting real low on the orb count for us, so we want to. We want to stop that thing from going down by going to as many free turns as we can. So for Keiss, we're going to go ahead and bring in Gabron. Going to save the LD call for once Cloud's Burst is in effect. Speaking of LD calls, time to bring in Cryo. Because the only thing better than a Cloud Burst effect supported by Ramza and Keiss is a Cloud Burst effect supported by Ramza, Keiss, and Cryo all at the same time. That is a meaty launch, my goodness. Yeah, look at that. Those. That's what, like 5,500,000 per launch? That is. I know, it feels good to see big numbers like that. So this is the standard Cloud Burst rotation. You know, you go in, you try to queue up the LD first to get a free finishing touch, and ideally you try to have Keiss right behind him, even if you have to use a hero support to get him there. The launch from hero support is quote-unquote going to waste, but it's worth it because having Keiss right behind Cloud means each one of these launches he's battering Ramza even more, and it's just... It all adds up as you're about to see. And you'll see here, even though the health's getting uneven, I'm going to keep focusing A with the Omni Slash because I'm pretty sure that B has a free launch left over from that finishing touch, and we don't want to waste it by hitting them with a unlaunchable Omni Slash. Yeah, 4 million damage. That felt good. Now I think we're getting there. Yeah. I mean, it's all or nothing. The orb's at 1 now, so this is the time to do it. Now, speaking of that free launch I mentioned. Okay, that was not as exciting as I would have liked it. I forgot that his EX doesn't battery. Probably should have LD'd there. But hey, shiny EX button, you want to press it. Speaking of pressing buttons, you can consider pressing the like button, maybe the subscribe button. They're not as shiny as the EX button, but hopefully they're at least as satisfying. They are for me. Now, there's the LD. Could have hero supported to put Keiss behind Ramza or something like that, but I want to get as many launches within the summon as possible, because we're getting close and we want to get that last 15% down on B. And besides, Ramza battery's on his launch anyway, so it's not like we're missing out on anything. this gonna do it? There we go, under 29. Just kind of squeaking by there. So, since that guy has a launch on him, we'll go ahead and innervate now. Yeah, especially with Keiss right behind. This is just... it's all coming together, baby. Now... max damage on the hero support. That feels good. We can go ahead and use the AA to get another free launch, so to speak, off the hero support, and can follow that up with a finishing touch if we want. And there we are. The nice thing about Cloud is he's so slow in these setups that we can use enchant, like an enchantment like Kryl, and it stays on basically the whole fight from the point when you put it on. We're getting pretty close here. I don't really want to use like a blade beam or anything that isn't getting it a launch off it at this close, this close to the end of the fight. But I'm kind of getting a little nervous with how close they're getting. Let's see if we can tie this out. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can at this point. So we got another opportunity for a launch there. So I think we're going to go ahead and take it. Free turn. That's one down. Probably going to be the last time I use a team like this for a while. We're looking at a bunch of launch immune content. I'll have to get a bit creative with that. But let's see if we can finish them off with this. I think we're good. There we go. Alright. Pretty fitting end to the SQEX Airlines run. I might go back and try to play this fairly, but we'll see. In any case, I hope you enjoyed. I really appreciate you watching. Consider hitting a like and subscribe again, and I'll catch you around. Thanks.